This just got a little bit twisted and even more sick. The real reason that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are bringing their children Archie and Lily to the United Kingdom next month is not because they want to have some lovely meeting with King Charles, who they have deprived from his brethren for all this time. It is rather as a PR stunt to unveil their faces to the entire world and start bringing in the moolah.
For 4 years, the biggest mystery coming out of Montecito wasn't another interview or a new business move. It was Harry and Meghan's 2 children, who the public has barely seen at all.
I do think that she risks being booed if she puts herself out there too much in the UK. And if it weren't unprofessional, I might be one of the ones in the crowd going, ah.
Every photo looked carefully planned, with a hat pulled down low or a face turned away at just the right second.
I believe it's an act of desperation. Meghan is impervious to shame.
Time after time, people only got a glimpse of the back of a head, leaving everyone asking the same questions. Now, that could finally be changing in a big way. New reports released this week quickly grabbed attention, with claims that Harry and Meghan are expected to return to Britain this July.
It's all one big game, and I watch people fall for it every time. I will eat my shoe if those children appear at the Invictus Games event alongside Harry. Honestly, I do not.
Even more surprising, Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet are also reportedly expected to make the trip, making this possible family visit one that has people talking. If that happens, it would be the first time the whole family has returned to British soil together in 4 years. The last time Archie and Lilibet were in the UK, Queen Elizabeth II was still alive.
We've heard for some time that Prince Harry will be returning to the UK for events around the 1-year countdown to the Birmingham Invictus Games next month. But I can now exclusively reveal that Meghan and their 2 kids, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, are coming back too. Their team won't confirm anything at the moment, possibly for security reasons.
Since then, so much has changed, making this reported visit feel far more unexpected than many people imagined. The official reason sounds pretty straightforward. Reports say it's connected to a countdown event for next year's Invictus Games in Birmingham. There will likely be a 1 year to go celebration, speeches, handshakes, and the usual photo opportunities. On the surface, it looks like a normal public appearance. But many people are wondering if that's really the full story behind bringing the entire family across the Atlantic.
The occasion is significant because it's the countdown to Invictus. Now, the countdown to Invictus is a trivial occurrence. I mean, it's something Harry could have jumped on a Zoom and said, okay, folks, a year to go, good luck, let's go for it. Why are they all coming for what is a nothing burger? A clear message that the Sussexes want to be back in the royal fold, part of the family, and also some kind of public-facing royal role as well.
That's where the speculation begins. After spending years keeping Archie and Lilibet almost completely out of the public spotlight, why would Harry and Meghan reportedly choose to travel with them now? And why make the trip to the UK, a place that reports have often suggested Meghan has been hesitant to return to? Those questions have sparked plenty of discussion, with some royal commentators suggesting this visit could involve more than just the Invictus countdown event. Some royal commentators believe this could turn into one of the family's biggest public moments in years.
Well, I think she's fighting a losing battle with As Ever. Don't forget that Netflix ended their commercial partnership with Meghan to sell the runny spread. It's not even jam, is it? We've got to be accurate about that. And she's in a pickle across the board, really. But no, I think that it demonstrates that both Harry and Meghan need to be part of the royal family again. They need the optics, they need the titles, they need the status, they need the elevated position it gives them. Because at the moment, you know, we've seen that Meghan's popularity is dropping in the United States. So it's a great moment for them and a terrible blow for Team Wales. Prince William will be furious.
Others have even suggested it might mark the start of a new public chapter involving Archie and Lilibet, although those ideas remain speculation and have not been confirmed. But here's where things get even more interesting. Some people who closely follow the royal family aren't convinced the children will appear publicly at all. That shows just how uncertain the situation still is.
I can see that he might have some influence, but Harry's got absolutely zilch. Now he goes to he's an American living his best life. I think he may have been sitting next to an NBA commissioner in row 8, but so if he was, well, that's great, enjoying his best life. But at times you feel that they're trying to present just how much they're enjoying their best life. Where if you want that privacy, as we say time and time again, then shut up and enjoy your best life. But once again, we're seeing that they're having to re-establish their credentials that they are royalty.
To explain why this story has gained so much attention, many commentators point to another topic entirely: money. According to multiple reports, several of Harry and Meghan's business projects have faced challenges in meeting expectations. Their Netflix partnership eventually came to an end after changes to the deal, and that quickly became a major talking point.
Meghan's commercial power does not come from jam. It does not come from tea. It does not come from flour sprinkles. It does not even really come from Hollywood. It comes from royalty. That is the asset. That is the currency. That is the thing that makes people click, buy, argue, defend, criticize, and watch. It is the royal connection.
Meghan's lifestyle brand has also been the subject of reports suggesting slower than expected sales. Although no official sales figures have been publicly confirmed, there have also been reports claiming website traffic has dropped in recent months, while some media outlets have suggested speaking engagement fees may not be as high as they once were. Whether every reported figure is accurate or not, many commentators say the bigger picture is what matters most.
Meghan has been relatively quiet. I see that she's trying to establish herself as a motherly figure, constant photos of Archie and Lily, of just the back of their head, primarily Lily, because Archie's going to write Spare 2.0 one day. He's going to be like, what about me?
They argue the couple's commercial momentum doesn't appear as strong as it did a few years ago, and that has sparked plenty of debate. When a celebrity brand starts losing momentum, people naturally wonder where the next big opportunity could come from. Is it the jam, the tea, the cookbooks, the candles? Or could the biggest asset be something completely different? Those questions have become a major part of the conversation. According to many royal commentators, Harry and Meghan's strongest advantage isn't a single product or business venture.
But maybe the only way for there to be a modicum of goodwill is to say, okay, here are our children, British public.
Well, I would put it differently. I would say maybe a modicum of a chance that they won't get booed, because nobody will boo a child.
They argue it's the couple's connection to the royal family which continues to attract attention around the world. That's the part many people say keeps the public interested. The royal titles, the family history, and the connection to the monarchy continue to generate headlines around the world.
And unfortunately, Harry and Meghan's weaponization of their kids has unilaterally worked. Now, there are lots of people that are going to be angry about that.
I mean, Dan, at the end of the day, if there are any photos, Meghan is going to sell the outfit. She may even start selling the outfit of the children. We don't know.
And you say Buckingham Palace is very concerned about that, Paula.
Oh, gosh.
So when business projects appear to lose momentum, some critics argue the attention naturally shifts back to the one place that always attracts massive interest: Britain. Not necessarily because it's home, but because every reported visit or public appearance there instantly puts the spotlight back on Harry and Meghan.
I do not believe he will show up to Birmingham at all, but that is also in a little over a year's time. So, of course, there's time to go. But here's the deal, Dan. No way can William or Catherine ever be around Meghan again.
That's why some royal commentators believe this trip could be about more than simply attending an Invictus-related event, although the couple has not said that is the case. That brings the conversation back to Archie and Lilibet. For years, Harry and Meghan have kept their children largely out of the public eye.
Meghan Markle is turning her back on her solemn vow to Omid Scobie never to re-enter Britain. She will be back next month with Archie, Lily, and Prince Harry in what is an audacious and sick bid to reverse Megxit. I think this is a disgusting decision, which appears to have been signed off by King Charles III. And the timing of this announcement today is particularly disgusting, given that this was meant to be Prince William and Catherine's moment at Royal Ascot.
Photos have been rare, often showing only the back of a head, a distant view, or carefully selected family pictures, which has only added to the curiosity surrounding them. Because of that long period of privacy, many people have wondered if there was a specific reason for waiting.
Now, what this means, it's effectively the reversal of Megxit. Megxit, as a deal brokered by the late Queen Elizabeth, has been torn up and thrown away, which is an amazing insult to the memory of Queen Elizabeth, one of the greatest Britons in the history of this country, who hammered out a deal with Harry. And Harry gave his word, and he made a commitment that he would walk away.
Now, some royal commentators believe that approach could be changing, although any shift remains unconfirmed and based on speculation. One theory getting a lot of attention this week is that July could mark Archie and Lilibet's first major public appearance in Britain. So far, it's only speculation. But that idea has spread quickly and sparked a huge amount of discussion. The timing is exactly why so many people are paying close attention.
And it's going to be about saying Megxit has been reversed, right? This is a betrayal of Megxit. This is the shredding of that agreement. It's over, it's done. And what you're looking at now is exactly what the Queen did not want, which is Harry and Meghan half in, half out.
Yeah.
If the children have remained almost entirely out of the public spotlight for years, why would they reportedly appear during a visit that is already expected to dominate headlines? That's the question many commentators keep asking. Critics argue that if it does happen, any new family photos could quickly become one of the biggest royal stories of the summer. At the same time, it's important to note that Harry and Meghan have not confirmed these claims. So the conversation remains based on reports and speculation rather than official announcements. Some commentators argue that introducing the children during such a high-profile visit would naturally attract enormous media attention.
But what you're reporting, effectively, is the undoing of Brexit. You are basically... Megxit, sorry. You're undoing of Megxit. The undoing of the Sandringham Summit, right? The undoing of the agreement that followed that in 2021, where they had to agree to be half in and half out. Like, if you look, when they went on their Australia trip, they very openly told journalists who were traveling with them, we are now half in and half out. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a charity event, and at the same time, we're going to put clothes on an affiliate shopping link, and we don't care, and you can't stop it.
Others believe those claims are exaggerated and say it's too early to draw those conclusions. Either way, the speculation has continued to grow, with many people closely watching for any new developments. Another point often raised by royal commentators is what could happen if new family photos are released. Some believe public appearances can renew interest in fashion, lifestyle brands, and future business ventures.
I've been reporting that for over a month, saying that King Charles, as of now, literally has no plans to see him. It's very difficult. And as for this thaw, I'd like to see where it is. I think the thaw is in King Charles's heart, where he wishes he could, but he understands reasonably he.
They speculate that outfits worn by Meghan could attract significant shopping interest, while new family images might increase public attention around the Sussex brand. Whether any of that actually happens remains uncertain. For now, many royal commentators believe this reported visit could have a broader significance than the official schedule alone suggests.
Along comes Meghan, and I'm sorry to say this, but I'm pleased to say it on another level. She has kept on and on and on and on. She has made him hate his family. She's made him that he's got bad mental health. And actually, you can do that. You can have a person in your life who tries to drown you and make everything awful. And she hasn't tried to make him better.
But only time will tell. A simple family photo can seem warm, personal, and heartfelt on the surface. But according to some royal commentators, moments like that can also have significant public and media value.
The reason why he's able to do this now is because King Charles is a good man and a decent man, but irredeemably weak. He has a soft spot for his youngest son, always has done, never said no to him, always been harder on William, which is so unfair. If anyone's the victim, it's William, not.
That's one reason why this reported trip has attracted so much attention and why so many people are watching closely. The conversation also stretches beyond celebrity headlines and into royal matters. If Meghan and the children were to return to Britain for an official event, some commentators believe there would likely be coordination at the highest levels. Reports have suggested that King Charles may be open to the visit, although the palace has not publicly confirmed those claims or the full details.
I mean, I've been told very frankly by friends of William and Catherine that they absolutely loathe them. They completely blame Meghan for what has happened.
If those reports are accurate, many observers believe it could carry broader significance. Back in 2020, Queen Elizabeth II helped broker the Sandringham Agreement, a decision that became one of the defining moments in the modern history of the royal family. The message at the time was widely understood to be clear. Harry and Meghan could step away from their royal duties, but they would not take on a half-in and half-out role. Now, some royal commentators argue the situation may be evolving.
And on that, I want to read this quote to you given by Harry to the BBC after he lost an appeal over his level of protection in the UK last May. Quote, "I can't see a world in which I would bring my wife and children back to the UK at this point." End quote.
They believe recent reports could point to a softer approach than the one established several years ago. Others have even described the idea as a reverse Megxit, suggesting parts of the original arrangement may no longer seem as firm as they once did. At the same time, many other commentators disagree and say those conclusions rely too heavily on speculation. Even with all the attention surrounding this reported visit, one major question remains unanswered. There is still no public confirmation that King Charles will meet with Harry, Meghan, Archie, or Lilibet if the trip takes place, leaving plenty of uncertainty around what could happen. Sources cited by several news outlets have claimed that no official meeting with King Charles currently appears on the public schedule. If those reports are accurate, it creates an even more unusual situation. Imagine the family travelling thousands of miles, cameras from around the world gathering in Birmingham, and headlines spreading across Britain. Yet the meeting many people expect never actually takes place. That possibility has only added another layer of speculation.
The big question, of course, is who's paying for this? Are we? Seriously, is my taxpayer money going to pay for this? Despite the objections of the future king, Prince William, and his wife Catherine? If so, I want to know about it.
Meanwhile, attention has also shifted toward Prince William. Several royal commentators have suggested he may be unhappy with how events are unfolding, although no official statement has been issued on his behalf to confirm those claims. After years of staying relatively quiet while family disagreements played out through interviews, documentaries, and Harry's memoir, some observers believe William could see this reported visit in a very different light.
Bangs him on the back, she won't let him talk if she wants to move. She criticises him for all sorts of things, and so he feels like nonsense, putting him on at the children's table when she was sitting with all the main people there. You know, that's the way you can destroy someone. And look at his face, and he can't do it because he still loves her, or, you know, whatever his reason is. He doesn't want to say, whoops, I made a big mistake. You see, all those are not smiling, and she can manipulate him, and I feel that that's what she's done.
Even so, those views remain opinions from commentators rather than confirmed information, and many questions are still unanswered. The timing of these reports has also caught a lot of attention. News of the possible visit surfaced around the same period that the Princess of Wales has been returning to more public engagements. Some royal commentators believe the overlapping headlines have naturally shifted part of the media spotlight back toward Harry and Meghan, adding another layer to the ongoing royal conversation.
I am surprised at this new report that they are expected to come for Invictus, because just last week, People magazine here in the States, Harry and Meghan's preferred outlet, reported that they were not expected to go as of then. You know as well as I do that Ravik requires 30 days notice if they anticipate a July 6th start to Harry's activity. Then that would have been back in June that they should have told Meghan and the children we're going to be attending with Prince Harry to ensure that they got the level of security that Harry wants. So what game are they playing if they're telling two different outlets two different things?
Another issue that has been debated for years has also returned to the spotlight. Harry has repeatedly said that safety concerns have made it difficult to bring his family to Britain without official police protection. That has been one of the main reasons publicly discussed for limiting family visits to the UK. So, if Harry, Meghan, Archie and Lilibet do return together, many people are asking the obvious question: what changed? That's become one of the biggest talking points surrounding the reported trip. Because Harry has long argued that Britain did not feel safe enough for his family without official security, many commentators are now wondering whether something has shifted, although no official explanation has been provided.
And the one thing, Kins, and I don't know if you'd agree, there always seems to be an ulterior motive. Timing is always... There's always something. You can never just take them at face.
At the same time, critics have noted that Harry has continued travelling to other countries, including places that some consider to carry higher security risks because of his charity work and public appearances. That contrast has sparked plenty of discussion and left many people wondering how it fits with his previous comments about visiting Britain. So what, if anything, has changed? Some royal commentators argue there are a couple of possible explanations. They suggest either the security arrangements for this reported visit are being handled differently behind the scenes, or new agreements may have been put in place to make the trip possible. At this stage, however, none of those ideas have been officially confirmed.
I just do not believe that she would be willing to give all of that up any more than what I believe. Harry, who's so concerned about their safety, is now going to suddenly serve them up on a silver platter for Invictus? No, I don't think that the kids are going to step foot into this country.
Whatever the explanation turns out to be, security has once again become a major part of the conversation. If additional protection is provided during the visit, many expect fresh questions about who would be responsible for the costs, an issue that has remained part of the public debate since Harry stepped back from royal duties.
What the Queen would have made of that horrible fake tour to Australia, in which they went like a pair of ghouls to the scene of the Bondi massacre, hugging victims whilst having their photograph.
But here's where the story takes another unexpected twist. Despite all the headlines predicting a possible family reunion, a surprising number of royal commentators still aren't convinced that Archie and Lilibet will actually appear in public. Some even believe the different reports are sending mixed messages, which has only made the situation more confusing. Around the same time the story began making headlines, different news outlets reported very different versions of the plans. Some claimed the whole family was expected to travel to the UK, while others reported that the children were not expected to attend any public events.
Fake Prince Harry and fake Duchess Meghan. What the monarch giveth, the monarch can taketh away. Especially if you accuse the monarch's life's work of being underlined with racism.
When conflicting reports appear at the same time, many royal watchers begin questioning whether the final plans have even been decided. That's why many experienced royal reporters are staying cautious. They've seen similar situations before, where major headlines create excitement, public expectations grow, and then plans change shortly before an event takes place. Until the family actually arrives and any official schedule becomes clear, many commentators say they're not ready to accept every report as fact. One royal commentator even joked that she would eat her own shoe if Archie and Lilibet actually made a public appearance during the visit, showing just how uncertain some observers remain about what will really happen.
Why Harry and Meghan going back is not a coup for them. It's an admit of defeat.
If that prediction ends up being wrong, the reaction could be enormous. A single public appearance by Archie and Lilibet would almost certainly dominate headlines across Britain and beyond. Royal commentators say even one short moment on camera could become one of the most talked about stories of the year, especially after so many years of keeping the children largely out of the public spotlight. At the same time, others are urging caution. They point out that until the family arrives or an official announcement is made, every report should be treated as unconfirmed. Plans can change, public schedules can be updated, and rumours don't always match what eventually happens.
I believe that Meghan in particular is desperate because she knows that her Sussex brand is in trouble. She needs to recalibrate her royal credentials.
That's why many experienced royal reporters are waiting for clear evidence before drawing any conclusions. For now, the reported July visit remains surrounded by questions. Will the entire family travel? Will Archie and Lilibet be seen in public? And could this visit signal a different approach for Harry and Meghan going forward? Those are the questions, keeping royal watchers closely following every new report as the expected date gets closer.
With Harry and Meghan coming back into the royal fold, as you say, with the subtle blessing of the king, we have more material for Spare 2, this time it's personal, the follow-up book. More material for the second season of the Harry and Meghan documentary on Netflix. More material for Meghan's forthcoming memoir, Meghan, My Story. They are feeding the monster.
Now, all eyes are on July. If Harry, Meghan, Archie and Lilibet do arrive in Britain together, will the children finally be seen in public during the visit? Or will the family continue protecting their privacy, just as they have for the past several years? Until something is officially confirmed, nobody outside their close circle knows what will actually happen. And that's exactly why so many people are watching this story so closely.
Archie and Lily are going to come, we're going to see their faces, and it's the full reveal. And it's the point where the four of them become the brand. And the reason why they're doing that is the same reason they're coming to England. Absolute desperation and the failure of the Sussex project in the United States.
What do you think? Do you believe Archie and Lilibet will make a public appearance in Britain? Or do you think all the speculation will lead to nothing? Share your thoughts in the comments because I'd really like to hear your opinion and read what you have to say. If you enjoyed this update, please give the video a like, subscribe to Crown Spill, and share it with anyone who follows the royal family. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss the latest royal news and updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.